Hello, seventh graders. You are about to watch a lesson on how to do my online YouTube lessons. Um, I've been using this technique now for well over a year, and it seems to really work well when I try to save time and not use up all the class time for instruction, but rather application. So let's talk about what I mean by that. Um, First of all, the reason why I record these online lessons is so that way class time can be used for things like videos, things like activities, group activities, pair activities, hands-on activities. Now, with the schedule set the way it is, where I only see you once a week for the entire year, the amount of class time that we have is very valuable. So there are certain lessons or certain information that I can pass on to you without being physically in front of you. And that's the information that I actually teach on these online lessons. So it's really important to me that that I allow you time to apply what I'm teaching you rather than just giving you a bunch of facts, a bunch of information, and then you don't use it. So especially in this health class, I want you to understand how to use those skills and apply them so it can help you. It can help you in your life with different situations, different scenarios, or even scenarios that your friends are involved with, and then you can help them. So that's my biggest reason for using online lessons. Now, when you watch an online lesson, you first of all, you find the online lesson in Google Classroom. And when you um, open up Google Classroom, you'll see the due date, you'll see the number of points that the online lesson is worth, and you'll see some instructions. The instructions are always the same. And the way you do online lessons is you open up, as I said, Google Classroom, you go to the link, and it should be a YouTube link. And just like Kid President, the way you watched Kid President on your computers, it's the same thing with my online lessons. You click the link and you will be able to hear my lesson. And you can either take notes or not take notes. That's up to you. You can watch the online lesson more than once if that's what you want to do. After you're done with the online lesson, after I've finished, and by the way, these lessons, they last between 10 and 15 minutes. I try not to make them too long. And I'm trying to hit on the major points when I'm doing these lessons. And so what happens is after you're finished, you close that out and you go back to your Google Apps page and you open up Socrative. And when you open up Socrative Student, you open it up and they'll ask you to enter the classroom or the room that is my room. And so you would type in all capital letters MSOHEALTH, Miso Health. And that will allow you to get in. And at that point, you put your name and you put down your health class, day, and period. So if you have health on Tuesdays, second period, you would write Tuesday, period 2. And then that way it's easier for me to enter your grades. Now the reason why I have questions in Socrative is because, first of all, I need to make sure that you've actually watched the lesson. Because if people are not watching the lesson, then that means that I need to go over this information in class, and that leaves us less time to be involved with activities. And the second thing is I need to know that you understand the information that I have given you. And so by answering these very simple questions, usually about 4 questions, it'll take you all of about a minute or two to do. Um, then I know that you understood or you didn't understand. Either way, I'm going to review this information when we get into class, but rather than me teaching it, a review is only going to take a few moments and then we can move on. Either, like I said, to an activity, to a video, a discussion, a project, anything along those lines. So again, basically, you go to Google Classroom, you're watching the online lesson, then you go to Socrative, you put in my code, which is always listed within the Google Classroom online lesson description, and you finish those questions and submit your work, and then you're done. So usually I'll have one online lesson per unit, possibly with substance abuse and mental health, since those are really, really long units. There may be more than one. So that is the lesson, the introduction lesson on how to do YouTube lessons. Okay? Have a good day.